Taylor, I have your journal for you, but your phone, tablet and laptop are still being examined and will most likely be held for the time being, should they be required as evidence in the future. I feel a bit dazed by the whole thing. I thought we'd get everything back. Unfortunately, the man Sierra communicated with used what they call a proxy box, which is how predators control these sites, lure young people in and remain invisible, even to police. Unless you are particularly cautious and aware, someone can find out who you are and where you are because you leave a trail everywhere you go online. He eyes each one of us. Every time you're online, you can be tracked to your exact location, give or take a few meters. He speaks slowly, emphasizing every word, using one of those syllables rhythms that so many of our teachers use to drive home a message. It's that accurate. After his first contact, he probably stalked Sierra from a distance. He would have gone through her photos on her social media sites. He would have found out her interests, identified locations she'd been to, probably said he'd been to the same locations on the same day, before she even told him she was there. This is how a predator draws a victim in. The victim thinks it's an amazing coincidence. Suddenly they have so much in common. How amazing to meet here online in this chat room. We believe this is how the man who called himself Jacob Jones would have groomed Sierra. It's chilling to hear this, so calculating. I shift in my seat and think about Sierra telling me that Jacob was in the same crowd as her, watching Chumpy Pullen compete in the Olympics. The Pink concert too. It's hard to get my head around. If what the detective is saying is true, Sierra never stood a chance. Anger pulses through my veins, but it is not anger at Jacob Jones, it's anger at me, my stupidity and carelessness. I should have swallowed my pride and gone with Sierra. If I could change one thing in this world, that's what it would be. Taylor, I jump at my name being spoken. The detective continues. The photo you received from alias Jacob Jones is two photographs merged together. Mum gasps and covers her mouth with her hand. The background photo was taken by a well-known South Australian photographer, Cabe Osric, 2 years ago. You can find the actual photo on his website. The detective holds a copy of the background image in one hand and the photo of who we thought was Jacob Jones in the other. The person in the photo has been doctored in. That image was downloaded from some guy's Instagram account. He's been interviewed and ruled out as a suspect. You can see why alias Jacob Jones chose this image. You can't really see the person's face. It could be anyone. The second image he sent you, the one of the Brighton boat sheds, is another Cabe Osric. His copyright tag was cloned out, but it was easy to find once we examined it. I feel the colour drain from my face. I realise that until this moment, I still believed Jacob Jones was really Jacob Jones.